Have you ever wondered how false prophecies could impact a society? Imagine a world where truth is masked by the allure of comforting lies, where guidance is not about leading, but misleading. This brings us to the powerful narrative found in the book of Ezekiel 13, where the prophet confronts false prophets head-on. In this chapter, God speaks through Ezekiel to address a grave concern: false prophets within the community who deceive the people with soothing visions of peace when there is no peace. These prophets, both men and women, craft illusions that prevent the people from recognizing their sins and repenting. This deception not only misleads but also strengthens the hands of the wicked, preventing them from turning from their evil ways to save their lives. Ezekiel metaphorically describes these prophets as foxes among ruins. Just as a fox evades capture and causes destruction, these false prophets fail to repair the breaches they encounter. They do not stand up to reinforce the walls against the onslaught of moral and spiritual decay. Furthermore, the chapter casts light on female prophets who fabricate prophecies for mere handfuls of barley and pieces of bread. These women sew magic charms on every wrist and make veils for people of every stature to hunt souls. They disgrace God among the people for mere scraps, speaking lies to those who listen. The consequences of these actions are dire. The false prophets promise life to those who deserve death and death to those who deserve life, completely reversing God's justice. Their visions are likened to whitewashing, providing a flimsy cover for a crumbling wall that will inevitably collapse under scrutiny. God's response to this situation is unequivocal. He declares that the false visions and divinations will no longer be tolerated. Those who have misled the community will face the consequences of their actions. Their wall will fall, and they will be exposed in the sight of their followers. The chapter concludes with a stark reminder: God will save his people from their clutches, and the false prophets will realize that there is indeed a prophet among them. This emphasizes the divine mandate for truth and integrity in spiritual leadership. To summarize, Ezekiel 13 is a compelling chapter that addresses the dangers posed by false prophets. It highlights the destructive impact of their lies on individuals and society as a whole. It serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of discerning truth in a world rife with deception. This exploration into Ezekiel's confrontation with falsehood reminds us that seeking truth and maintaining integrity in our beliefs and actions are not just spiritual duties, but essential practices for fostering a just and stable society.